Good morning and assalamualaikum. So this is the continuation of our subject, and I am hoping that everyone is viewing this for you to know more and understand the criminal psychology and how it affects or how it become a factor on the behavior of certain criminals or criminal individual. So the criminal formula, as is previously we have discussed the aspect of criminal behavior or behavior. So now let's know the criminal formula. Why we need to understand the criminal formula? Because we know how it is being created or how it evolves para maintindihan natin ng maayos kung paano natin ipupursue o paano natin titingnan ng maayos yung situation, for example. So C is equals T plus S divided by or over R. So where kung saan makikita natin ng ano nito na ang letter C stand for crime or criminal behavior, which is the act. Then letter T is the criminal tendency, desire, intent. So the intention of the people committing a certain crime or a crime. So total situation is S, opportunity. So makikita natin kung may opportunity ba yan na gawin ang isang krimen. And the resistance to temptation, the control. So letter R is resistance to temptation, control, on how we stop ourselves to commit a wrong deed para hindi tayo malugmok sa kasamaan. So the formula shows that the person's criminal tendency and his resistance to them may either result in criminal act depending upon which of them is stronger. So depende sa tao kung ano yung mas matimbang sa'yo. Kapag na-weigh natin yan, so titingnan natin kung anong matimbang. Dahil galit na galit ka sa tao, galit na galit ka sa kapwa mo, sa kaibigan mo, sasampalin mo ba yan, o suntukin, o papatayin for an instance, halimbawa. So kung ano dyan yung mas matimbang, it's either yung galit mo o yung pagmamahal mo sa kanya. So yun yung pinapatimbang natin. This means that a crime or criminal behavior exists when the person's resistance is insufficient to withstand the pressure of his desire or intent and opportunity. So nakakagawa raw ang isang tao ng krimen base doon sa resistance niya. Halimbawa, hindi niya makontrol ang sarili niya. So nagagawa niya yung kagustuhan niya. Halimbawa, dahil galit na galit siya, pumatay, o kaya magnakaw, o kaya mang-rape, for rapist, for example. So meron tayong na-consider kung saan nandiyan ng desire, intent, and opportunity. So hindi yan magkakawalay-walay para bago mangyari ang isang krimen. Sorry, nahihirapan tayo mag-Tagalog. In understanding this, the environment factors such as stress and strain are considered because they contribute in mobilizing a person's criminal tendency and individual psychological state while resistance. So environmental factors. So, ang sabi ko parati sa inyo na yung nakapalibot sa atin, yung mga taong nasa paligid natin, o yung mga bagay na nakakapag-udyok sa atin, factors is nagiging dahilan kung bakit tayo nagkakaroon ng tsansang makapatay halimbawa. So, for example, stress. Stress, may mga problema dahil sa kahirapan, nagnanakaw tayo. Dahil sa selos, nakakapatay tayo, for example. Ang stress, yung mga mabibigat na problema, halimbawa, nasa ospital lang asawa, nasa ospital lang nanay, so gumagawa siya ng masama para makakumita ng pera. Temptation arises from the emotional, so it's either galing sa emotion natin, intellectual, dahil sa pag-utak natin, social upbringing, and is either manifestation of a strong or weak character. So kaya minsan dapat as I have said, paulit-ulit na ang family is a basic unit of the community kung saan sila dapat yung nagmo-mold o nag-shape sa pagkatao ng isang tao. So kung ano man yung makikita mo sa pamilya mo, so yun yung magiging ugali mo, behavior mo, paglaki mo. Okay. So there is a determinants of behavior. The answer to the questions requires a study and understanding of the influences of heredity and environment as cited by Tuason. So dito daw, determinants. Ang ibig sabihin ng determinants is yung mga bagay na malalaman natin kaagad-agad kung bakit naging ganyan ng tao. Halimbawa, it's either heredity or environment. When you say heredity is through biological factor. Namana mo sa magulang mo, at namana mo sa mga kapatid mo, namana mo sa mga ninununuan mo. And her environment is the people surrounds you. Kung sino-sino yung mga taong nakapalibot sa iyo, nakapaligid sa iyo, yung mga taong nakakasalamuha mo, yun ang nagiging dahilan para mabuo yung pagkatao mo, mabuo yung yung ugali mo, for example. So, sa heredity is biological factors. When we say biological factors is namana mo sa magulang mo, pagkapanganak pa lang sa'yo is nandyan na yan. This refers to the genetic influences, those that are explained by heredity, the characteristic of a person acquired from birth, transferred from one generation to another. So, these are genetic influences na sabi natin kleptomaniac, for example. So, dahil maniakis yung magulang, halimbawa, so naging maniakis ang bata. For example, o kaya dahil nagnanakaw yung magulang, may sakit ang magulang niya, pag nanakaw makati ang kamay, so nagiging ganun din ang bata. It explains that certain emotional aggression, our intelligence, ability, and potentials, and our physical appearance are inherited. So, kung paano daw tayo paano tayo nagpapalabas ng emotion natin sa aggression, sa pag-response natin sa situation, for example, it's either madali tayong magalit, madali tayong makasakit, for example. Our intelligence, ang kataliyuhan natin is namamana natin yan, and our abilities and potentials, and also our physical appearance. Kung makikita natin, di ba, yung mga magulang natin is parang pinagbiyak na bato. Halimbawa, kapag yung tatay at anak o yung nanay at saka anak. It explains that it is the primary basis of the idea concerning criminal behavior. So ito sa heredity is ito yung pinagbabasihan natin kung bakit nagiging ganun ang ugali ng tao. The concept that criminals are born. So meron tayong concept na criminals are born. So meron talaga mga kriminal na pinanganak talaga yung magiging criminal dahil ganun ang kanyang magulang. It is also considers the influences of genetic defects and faulty genes, diseases, endocrine imbalances, malnutrition, and other physical deprivation that cannot be carried out from one generation to another. So, kasama na rin dyan yung mga physical disabilities or abilities natin na kung saan hindi naman siya natatransfer dun sa mga natin. Pero, dahil dun sa genetic defects, for example, may problema sa kanyang nung siya pinagbubuntis, faulty genes, may problema dun sa genes ng magulang at ng magulang, may mga sakit, endocrine imbalances, so on and so forth. So nagiging dahilan din ito. Environmental factors, we have socio-cultural influences. When you say socio is on yung nakikipaghalubilo tayo, nakikipag-interact tayo, nakikipag-communicate it's either sa opisina, it's either sa school, sa restaurants, and in other places na nagmumuld sa atin. Sa cultural naman is kung saan tayo nabibilong ng culture. For example, Maranao. So kung ano yung nakinagisnan mo, kung ano yung kinalakihan mo, so yun yung ma-adapt mo. Di ba makikita natin ang Maranao sa atin, halimbawa kapag tinapakan mo yung kanyang pagkatao is nagiging masyadong agresibo to the extent na nagkakaroon tayo ng hindi pagkakaunawaan na nagiging redo, for example. So, the family background. The family background is a basic consideration because it is in the family whereby an individual first experiences how to relate and interact with another. Of course, di ba? Kapag ang bata, parating na nakikita ang kanyang mga magulang na nag-aaway, nagkakasakitan, so may tendency na ma-adapt na yan. The family is said to be the cradle of personality. Cradle, simula pagkabata mo, kung ano yung namamalayan mo, nakikita mo sa magulang mo, so yun yung na-acquire mo. And as a result of either a close or harmonious relationship or a pathogenic family structure, the disturbed family, broken family, separated or maladjusted relations. So, it's either pwedeng na-adapt natin yung problema natin sa pag-ugali natin, sa character natin, sa behavior natin. It is because yung pamilya natin may problema, may mga skandalong kaharap, o broken family, naghiwalay ang magulang or separated, and those are the instances. So when we say pathogenic family structure, those families associated with high frequency of problems such as, so marami silang problema kapag sinabi natin pathogenic family structures. Number one is the inadequate family, which is characterized by the inability to cope with the ordinary problems of family living. It lacks the resources, physical or psychological, for meeting the demands of family satisfaction. Inadequate family, it is defined as kung paano nagkukulang ang isang pamilya. So, it's either kulang sila sa financial capability, kulang sila sa edukasyon, kulang sila sa mga trabaho, sa pagkain, salat sila sa bahay, for example, pananamit. And those are physical o psychological, o kaya yung pag-iisip nila. So, yan ang inadequate family. The antisocial family are those spouses unacceptable values as a result of the influence of parents to their children. So, pag parating nagsasampalan, nagkakasakitan ng magulang, so it is antisocial family. The discordant, disturbed family is characterized by non-satisfaction of one or both parent from the relationship that may express feeling of frustration. This is usually due to value differences as common sources of conflict and dissatisfaction. Kapag ang mag-asawa hindi na kontento sa asawa, for example, hindi niya gusto ang asawa niya, so nagkakaroon ng problema, nangangabit, halimbawa, nagkakaroon ng third parties, so yun yung discorded or disturbed family. The disrupted family is characterized by incompleteness, whether as a result of death, divorce, separation, or other circumstances. So, yung disrupted family is, yun yung pamilya na halimbawa namatay ng magulang, naghiwalay, divorce, or nagseparate yung mga magulang niya. So you all need to have a keywords for you to comprehend and understand the definition of each pathogenic family structure para pagdating natin sa board exam or other exams, halimbawa sa NAPOLCOM, PRC, so madali na lamang natin ito maintindihan. So the inadequate family is inability to cope with the ordinary problems of family living. So kapag yan ang nakita mo, so tandaan. O kaya, pag lacks the resources physical, inadequate family. Antisocial family is espouses unacceptable values. The discordant, disturbed family is non-satisfaction of one or both parent. Then, the disrupted family is incompleteness. So, thank you for listening, and I hope that this coming examination is maganda yung kahinatnan at maganda yung maging resulta, although nasa online mode of learning tayo. So, ang gusto ko lang i-advise sa inyo is keep on studying, keep on reading, basa-basa. Kahit hindi mo maintindihan minsan yung teacher mo, basta basahin mo kung anong nakasaad sa libro para makatulong sa iyo. So, maraming salamat.